She came home for Christmas, and regretted it the moment she opened the door. The phone rang on a quiet November night. One call. One name. And the life I had built in silence suddenly started shaking. I hadn't spoken to my family in 7 years. So when Aunt Clara said, "Your parents want you home for Christmas. It's important," my stomach dropped. Important usually meant one thing in my family: they needed something. Still, I went. They didn't know who I had become. The girl who was always second. Growing up, I was the invisible one. I was the quiet kid who built radios from scraps, fixed broken phones, stayed in her room. My younger sister Nora was light itself. Pageants. Applause. Praise that filled rooms. When Nora danced, they filmed. When I won science fairs, they forgot. At 14, a school counselor said, "She doesn't need more discipline. She needs to be seen." My father laughed. "She's fine. She's just background." So I learned not to ask. The escape. Coding saved me. A tiny after-school club. One dusty room. Old computers. Logic made sense when people didn't. At 18, Nora's college in Paris was paid for without discussion. At dinner, my mother smiled and said, "Elena is considering something technical." Laughter followed. They didn't know I already had a full scholarship to Chicago. I left without goodbye. Worked nights. Slept little. Graduated top of my class. By 30, I was a lead systems architect at a renewable energy company working with governments. I didn't tell them. Why would I? Coming back. The house looked smaller than I remembered. Paint peeling. Same door. Same smell. My mother hugged me stiffly. "You look successful." Inside, conversation stopped. I scanned my coat. My shoes. Then Nora appeared, glowing, pregnant, engaged. She smiled like nothing had happened. "So," she said, "still doing that computer thing?" I nodded. Dinner was familiar. Nora in the center. Me at the edge. Then she said it. "We just need a little startup money. About $200,000. My parents nodded instantly. That's when I understood why I was invited. The moment everything changed. Christmas morning, gifts everywhere. They opened mine first. Thoughtful. Elegant. Useful. Gasps. Smiles. Then it was my turn. "Nothing. Oh my God," my mother said loudly. "We forgot." Nora laughed. "Try not to cry. You're an adult now." I didn't cry. I reached into my bag and placed something on the table. "Keys. These," I said calmly, "are to my new condo. Bought it last week." Silence. My bonus this year was $180,000 after taxes. Forks froze midair. Suddenly, they saw me. And suddenly, they wanted me. The ask. Later, by the door, my father smiled too hard. "About Nora's business, you could help. Family supports family." I looked at them, the people who never showed up, never defended me, never chose me. "No," I said. The word hit like glass. "You're selfish," Nora snapped. "You owe us." I opened the door. "I owe myself," I said. "And I've already paid enough." I left while they shouted. The quiet after. I blocked their numbers on the highway. Back home, on my balcony, the city breathed with me. For the first time in years, I slept deeply. Months passed. Work grew. Love found me, steady, kind, real. Not loud. Not conditional. They still talk about me. Call me ungrateful. Cold. Heartless. But I finally understand the truth. I didn't lose my family. I lost the role that was breaking me, and that loss set me free.